Hey everyone, this is FireyRuby here with part 29 of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. Today, I'm going to continue on with the adventure with the start of Chapter 16. This is... Huh? What? Ruby, where... Isn't this where I met you? It's like that beach, so that means... Could it be? No, it is! We're in the past. We made it back to we made it back to our world. Alright, we made it. Hey, Grovyle. Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So we did it? We made it through. Back to this world. Yes, this is where I met Ruby. Let's see. I think it was right here. This is where I found Ruby out cold. So that's what happened. The trip through time sent me into the eastern forest. And Ruby and I both reached your world far away from each other. Well, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? Wait a minute, but this isn't really the place to talk. So let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we chained there and roamed there, and it will be a perfect place. Let's go to Wigglytuff's guild. Sub, hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted law in this world. If I went to your guild, wouldn't everybody be shocked? Don't you think they'll try to capture me? Come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, wait, I know. There's a good place. It will involve going through treasure channel. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. Let's go. What's going on? Next special episode is unlocked. Play a special episode selected from the episode list from the top view. Would you like to play a special episode? Save your yeah, okay. Alright. Time to save the adventurer. Alright. Let's see where we are. This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff? Yes. I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. After all, as far as I can tell, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Surprise! Down here. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. I see. This is a hollow chamber to face off the cliff. Phew! Glad no one's wrecked this place. That's proof how little notice this place attracts. Maybe better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. Alright. But Ruby, I never expected you to be the very same Ruby. Grovyle, can you tell us more about that? Yes. Ruby and I were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human. Paired together? Yeah. Ruby had or has a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the dimensional screen, don't you? Exactly. But the dimensional screen has a drawback. The dimensional screen requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, that ability cannot be triggered. Trusted partner, huh? That's why we work together. The dimensional screen is set off by triggers tied to the places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the dimensional screen to accomplish that. Well, wait a second. You said there has to be a trusted Pokemon nearby for the dimensional screen to work. But the dimensional screen was not being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition, Ruby developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Ruby grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the dimensional scream triggered in response only to time gears? Right, the opposite is also true. The dimensional scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Ruby, do you remember the time when we went off near Drowsy? And during our first exploration? And there were other times too? We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. Even in places like that, the dimensional scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? That's right. You sure? That never happened in the future. The dimensional scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the dimensional scream is altered in the past. So in the future, the dimensional scream doesn't work in places that has no connection to it. Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why at that time we were in the future. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time when we were in the future because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional scream failed to work. Maybe Grovyle was right about the future and the past being different. Or different enough to make my dimensional scream ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis, and we used the dimensional scream ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it? Here! The time gear is here. I see. Place the drought stone in Groudon's hot. Lifts up the frog. Well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time and brought us from our world in your future to this world. However, what are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Hang on. No, I can't hold on. What? We encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus Ruby and I became separated for some reason. Ruby got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future, and not just that, I came with a mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I didn't know. It seems so outlandish, but it doesn't feel real somehow. So Ruby, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I was worried about you when we were separated. Glad to see that you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you may have lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. And Ruby, I'm glad to see you again. Aw, that's nice to say, Grovyle. Now, you have to decide on a course of action. I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried how time stops in the region where its time gear is removed. But you're sure that it will only be temporary? That's right, as soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in that area, but we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour's late. We're also exhausted from all of the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Alright. Time to save the adventure. Subspace isn't here. Maybe outside? Oh, there he is. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yes. Just thinking. Thinking about Dust Noir? No. Just finding out we were being deceived, it came as a real shock. But hearing your story earlier, it really drove it home. What Dust Noir said in the future was really true. And it made me realize that Ruby really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Hey, look, Grovyle. Sunlight. It's sunrise. Aw, such a pretty sight. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long. I didn't think that a sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. The things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it straightened my resolve to turn history away from the future of darkness. There's one thing I wanted to ask you, Sub. It's about the time in the future. When you were confronted by Dialga, frankly, you were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Ruby stood by me. Ruby? Take a look at this. What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscripted on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my Relic Fragment. It's my personal treasure. I had this dream of one day of solving the mystery behind this fragment. But I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It was when I met Ruby. Ruby... Well, okay, I'm putting my faith in you. I totally believe in you. Well, Ruby was always there to cheer me up, and... Oh boy, this is scary, but we need to be brave, and I need to face up to this. There's no giving up now. It all gave me courage. With Ruby, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. That's how I became to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep on going without giving up. Alright, I think I understand what you're saying. Ruby has a special quality that makes others feel that way. The same way I care for Ruby as a friend. You, Subspace, also feel that same way about her. Ruby is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Indeed. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yeah. Time to get going. Alright. We've agreed that we collect all the time gears, but first we have to decide which time gear we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map. From here, the underground lake would be the closest, I guess. How about Tree Shroud Forest? It was where I got my first time gear the last time. Where's that? Here. Over there? It's a little far from here, but there's no one like Uxie guarding that time gear. Oh great! If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. That wouldn't be a concern here, right? Exactly. Alright. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Tree Shroud Forest. Alright. Time to get moving. This is it. This is the entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh. What is it? The atmosphere somehow feels a little different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go when you're ready. Alright, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm going to stop here for now. There's a lot of dialogue, and yes, I'm only recording this part, because the next episode I'm going to do is the special episode. So, this is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. This is FireyRuby here, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay fresh!